the law with a Harvard man grin. Said he'd heal the nation from the chaos within. But truth took a hit and the science was banned when he fired the experts with his own two hands. He told the Senate, don't take health tips from me. Then took a scalpel to the CDC. Not a healer, not humble, not sworn to our care. Just a saboteur in a Kennedy heirs chair. He's not a Kennedy, just a name with no flame. A man with a worm, where justice should reign. Pull-ups and jeans, he flexed for the crowd. Worshipped his abs while the viruses growl. Not a lab, not a clinic, not a trial to see. Just testosterone mirrors and the gym's marquee. He preached raw liver and red meat lore. Then walked barefoot through the airplane floor. No shoes, no shame, down the bathroom lane. The only thing clean was the worm in his brain. He's not a Kennedy, just a headline in shame. With abs of steel and a parasitic brain. He saw a dead whale, took a saw to its head, strapped it to the van like a victory bled. Juice dripping down on the family ride. Another lost soul he refused to hide. Then came the worm, his silent guest, snoozing in the part where reason rests. Now he hears voices and calls them divine. The worm whispers policy line by line. He's not a Kennedy, just betrayal in a suit. A brain worm prophet in a family of truth. A dead bear cub on a Central Park trail, laid on a bike like a taxidermy tail. He called it a prank, a roadside treat. The man eats roadkill instead of meat. He blends up mice to feed his birds, while Congress swallows his hollow words. A cabinet post for a man so odd, not science, not truth, just a protein god. He's not a Kennedy, just a curse in disguise. Sworn to the law, but infected with lies. He says he loves children, protects them all by burning the nets that broke their fall. No shots, no schedule, no trusted guide. Let measles and mumps take a victory ride. 17 doctors gone in a blink, replaced by a mirror and a protein drink. He tells us it's freedom, this war on the jab. All diseases we conquer begin to stab. He's not a Kennedy, just a barefoot parade. Through bathrooms and agencies science once made. Confirmed by cowards who played along, who knew he was wrong but stayed silent too long. They nodded and smiled and said he'll behave while he dug a new epidemiological grave. No backbone, no truth, no fire to fight. They handed the match and dimmed the light. While mothers and nurses screamed out in vain, they crowned the man with the worm in his brain. He's not a Kennedy, just a man in decay. With smoothies of mice and kids led astray. Hospitals filling, kids getting sick. Conspiracy spreading like oil slick. He posts another selfie, tanned and proud, while viruses laugh and scream out loud. The damage is done, the stakes are tall. A nation betrayed by the Senate stall. He flexed, they fell, and we all pay. A worm-led march to Judgment Day. He's not a Kennedy, just a name with no flame. A man with a worm, where justice should reign. His name echoes legends, his blood runs deep, but the torch he carries is dark, not steep. No civil rights marches, no immigrant song, just snake oil slogans that echo all wrong. While Caroline weeps and history turns, he builds an empire where knowledge burns. Not sworn to the people, nor law, nor flame, just abs, dead bears, and a desecrated name. He's not a Kennedy, just a headline in shame. With abs of steel and a parasitic brain.